What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Devin with the video, and today we are back, ready to go. New camera setup, everything. It's all good. It's super clean, crystal clear quality. You know how it is. We come out here swinging because quality matters everything to me. It means too much to me, actually, at this point. It's been a long time since I've come back and made any content, really. I mean, I was streaming a little bit, kind of just testing myself on the waters because I had to redo stuff. Sorry it took so long. October, I was on vacation for 3 weeks, and then I didn't get my suitcase with my camera in it for an additional 2. Besides that, though, it's been pretty all right for me in terms of just relaxing, taking a step away from content, taking a break from everything, and just being happy. Being in a good mood, and that was absolutely necessary. I needed that. I'm not gonna talk about that too much because I wanted to say that for the video when it comes out. I have all my software back. It took me a second. You already know how it is between me and Adobe. I love it and I hate it at the same time. Yeah, I didn't have my camera for an additional 2 weeks, which meant that I couldn't even off the gate make some content and stuff. But what does this mean for me now that I'm back? It means that I need to start coming up with some type of a timely based schedule. I've gotten better at schedules. I know that's hard to believe, but trust me, I've been trying to figure out how I was going to do that, how I was going to make content again, how I was going to come back to making video stuff. And it's the first thing that came to mind was scheduled based content. Not really in the sense of make a video every no, but more so record and edit on these times that I have free and then schedule them so that they'll just be up so that I can just kind of keep pumping out content without you guys really noticing the difference, just knowing it's coming out at this particular time, which is good for you, good for me. Makes it easier for me to make just a bunch of videos in one day, and you get a constant flow of YouTube. So it's like, hey, cool. A lot of content that I made over the course of years have been very commentary, but the issue is they're not cut com, or they're not clean cut com. They're that's the only way for me to describe it is dirty cut com. There's too many audience retention give ups, if that makes any sense. There's things that will literally just make people not want to watch the video anymore. I kind of want to fall away from that. I want to get better with the scheduled stream setup. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna figure it out. If I want to grow, which is something that I am now back on track with, I kind of lost all motivation for it, mostly because it was just eventually there's a point where it's just I'm not growing, I failed, I'm done. I took my vacation. I took a break, an actual break. I was recording stuff while I was out the country, but I did not give a fuck about content. That was the last thing on my mind. I also don't have a group per se. I usually do. I usually have a group that I make content with, but over the course of this year, I kind of directly killed them all. It's now just kind of going back to just focusing on myself and focusing on the content that I want to make, and there's a lot of YouTube content that I do want to make. It's just, I think I needed a break to go do that properly. And that means now that I can come back to YouTube with my hand on the door in the right way. What this does mean, in the course of this year, towards the end, there will be a lot of videos on this channel that will be privated. I'm not getting rid of them entirely. I'm just going to private them. They're not entertaining. No one's watching them. So it's I don't really want to leave them on there. So a lot of those videos will just kind of get privated. They won't get deleted, but they will be privated. They'll be, and I'm talking from the very beginning all the way forward. That's gonna take a long time. Because originally, before I took this vacation, my initial thoughts was just to quit content entirely. Just I'm done. I'm not making content anymore. After that vacation, and after a long, hard thought, I don't want to leave. I just want to restart. I want to fix what I did wrong. And there's a lot of things I did wrong, but this would help me a little bit better when it comes to how I want to make my channel be in the future. Audience retention is very important, which means I have to kind of pull away from the longer content and start moving towards short form content, because that's better for audience retention. That's better for YouTube, and it's still good enough for me because I like making videos. I got so exhausted from making these extremely high edited videos that were super long. I really don't feel like doing that anymore. I will finish off any ones that I have been working on before I took my vacation, and I'm motivated to finish them. I like it. It's easier. I used to do that with Sekiro and I fucking loved it because it was what, 5 to 7 minutes of just crazy fun edits and then just be done. And I loved that. I loved doing that. People are willing to give you 60 seconds of their time. They're not willing to give you an hour, unless if it's really good. It has to be a really good long. And that's these videos they're not amazing. They're meh. That's kind of where I'm pushing myself a little bit, is to more towards the short form content. Still get myself within maybe a 10-minute range. We're gonna push back to like 5, and that's fine with me. I'm perfectly okay with that. Shorter content being within the YouTube algorithm, but still gets me all the content that I want to make. As for streaming, that's where the long form content's going. It's going to go to streaming and Demo Time Live and being more of that. I will organize that channel a lot better. I'm not really happy on how it's organized. Same for YouTube as well, which is something I want to focus on, is get my channels a little bit more together, like a lot more presentable to people that want to watch it. There's a lot of stuff that I was thinking about that I was like, these are things that could be improved on. I could work on this. I can fix these over time. Airvent is actually like my, oddly enough, if he watches this, he's my inspiration to it, because he's been making these videos like every single day. He's been self-prepared. He's been fully motivated stuff. It's been nice seeing someone have that ambition and that directive and go for it. And that is everything that made YouTube for me. I love that. So I'm not gonna be making videos every fucking day. Hell no. You got that. That's all you, brother. But if I can produce better short form content within a smaller period of time and then still produce more of it, then sure, I might make more videos within the week because of that. But I'm not. You out of your damn mind. One more thing, Demo Try Rewind. So Demo Try Rewind, I'm kind of conflicted. I might come out with the results of it at the end of this month, but I'm not so sure I want to make one this year. The only reason why I say that is because this year has been probably the most hectic year for me. It's been really hard. A lot of shit like happened to me throughout this entire year. If you guys know about the whole apartment situation I had earlier this year, that was hard. You know, then I was moving, then I moved again, and like a lot of just sad and depressing shit happened. It was like, Jesus Christ. And because of those things, there was less content being made. There was less videos, less streams, less quality of that content as well. I started off the year strong. Towards like springtime and then summer, it hit the fucking ground. I'm not really necessarily proud of this year to make a DC Rewind. As much as I would like to, I'm not so sure. I would much rather make one that I'm proud of than one that I'm just kind of pushing out, because if I just make a video that I'm pushing out, that ends up being what DC Rewind 2 was, and that's my most hated one. I hate that one. It was literally like a last second, like last 3 weeks of December I put together and scrapped this up. Maybe not this year. I might not do one. Or if it's not going to be DC Rewind, it's going to be just something else. DC Rewind 6 can come out next year, at the end of next year, when I have more content and more stuff that I'm proud of. So thank you so much for watching. It's been great. I'm happy I came back from a vacation. I've been doing really good, pretty happy. You know, I'm not letting shit stress me out. I'm not living in the past, moving forward. Forward time says, grow on these platforms. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit like button if you did, subscribe if you're brand new, comment down below if you got anything you want to say. You know, how was your October? I was in a different country. I'll see you guys in my next video. Later.